All right, peace team. Welcome to this series. So in this series, we're going to be doing a use case for a bookkeeping agency. So let's say a bookkeeping agency A is hosting a free webinar with the goal to close in sales. All right. So in our last video, we went over essentially how to attract organic web traffic. And in this scenario, we're assuming that you've been able to get your subscribers list. That's scenario A. And if you haven't, then you'll just fall in scenario B, where you're running a paid ad. So we have some copy that we're sending to our email list, and we have some copy that we're sending to, or we have some Facebook ad that we're sending out. And essentially, we want to track different points in quote unquote our sales funnel so that we can close sales. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go over the assets that are involved, and then I'll walk you guys through the data points that we'll be tracking. So I have first like scenario A. So you have your copy. That's A1. So that's the email copy that you're going to send out to A2, which is your subscribers list. So asset 1 and 2 in scenario A is the copy. So the email that is the invitation that you're going to send out saying, hey, attend this bookkeeping webinar on said subject, right? And then your asset 2 is your subscribers list, right? So you're sending this email copy out to your active subscribers list, announcing the fact that you will be having this bookkeeping webinar for whatever the subject is, all right? And then on the other side of this, if you're in scenario B where you don't quite have that subscribers list, then your asset 1, which is B1, is going to be the ad copy that you send out saying, hey, I'm having this webinar. So that's those, and then your asset B2 are the Facebook users. So this is your audience. All right. So this is whoever Facebook decides to send this ad out to, that's going to be your audience. All right. So those are asset 2. So in scenario B, your audience are going to be like the Facebook users that Facebook sends this out to. And in scenario A, your users are going to be your subscribers list. All right. So asset 3, right? So there's going to be a landing page where users come to RSVP. All right. And then there's going to be some form that they fill out to RSVP to the webinar. All right. And then there's going to be some webinar, right? So 4D. So for them to attend, there's going to be some webinar that gets hosted. All right. 5E is the product. So let's say the product that you're selling is, you're doing a $300 like setup. So get your book set up for $300, or maybe you're doing a diagnostics. I don't know. So maybe you want you have the goal of you want 25 people to purchase your diagnostics package. So that would be E5E. And then 6F is the sales. So the number of sales. So 25. So let's say that it is like $300. So $300 times 25 purchases is equal to $7,500. So that's our sales goals for the webinar. So that's your overall goal. And those are the data points that we're going to be tracking in this scenario. So in scenario A, you'll see we'll be tracking the number of emails that got sent, the number that got delivered, the number that got opened, the click-through rate, the RSVP rate, the attend, and the purchase. And then in scenario B, you'll see we'll be tracking the number of times that our copy got viewed, the RSVP rate, the attend rate, and the purchase. So that's the use case. Those are the data points we're going to be tracking. And in the next video, what we're going to do is go through like the numbers, like an actual like scenario of the numbers, and then that will be how we identify like how we gotta like work through our workflow, our sales funnel. And then in the subsequent video, we'll begin to like have different scenarios that'll show you like, okay, this is probably where you're getting leaks and this is how you patch that up. All right. So I will see you guys in the next tutorial.